This is actually the first time that I'm conducting Mahler 8th Symphony. You don't get a lot of chances in your lifetime to do it just because it's such a big project and it's so expensive. So first of all, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to do it with Wazo, with our choir, and with all Australian great soloists.
One of the difficulties, but also one of the great joys of the process, has been bringing together the 5 choirs, and particularly the adult choirs, to create a blended sound. So instead of having the individual sound of each chorus that they work so hard on independently, bringing it together into one sound for the orchestra and the audience to listen to. We've got about 210, 220 singers upstairs, and we've only got 168 seats. So we've had to rejig things, add extra seating in, and then line up everyone so they're in their correct sections of soprano, alto, tenor, bass. And that seems easy on paper, but when you're dealing with individuals, it's a real practical problem. So a lot of the first part of the process was getting them into their seats, and then it's easy to make the music.
Being a part of the West Australian premiere of Mahler 8 with Wazo, it feels super, super special. I'm a proud West Australian, and to be on stage with these incredible musicians performing to a West Australian audience, yeah, it feels pretty dreamy. I think the thing that makes Mahler's 8th Symphony stand out from his others is just the sheer scale of it. It's so epic, huge amount of people on stage. I think at the time it was the largest orchestra that was ever on stage. So I just think the sheer scale of it.
Mahler 8 is very challenging to program because it is simply the biggest piece in the repertoire as far as forces are concerned. So we have a very enlarged and augmented symphonic orchestra with many more instruments than the usual situation. We have 8 solo singers, and we have a chorus that needs to be at least 200 to 300 people to make the right sound for the symphony.
Advice I would give to someone experiencing Mahler's 8th Symphony for the first time: I'm in the same boat as you. This is my debut singing this piece. I think just go and be prepared to be taken on a journey and be open. And I think the most interesting thing about actually watching it is I love going to a concert and watching people, everyone in the orchestra, but here you've got so many faces on stage, so many people, so just take in everyone.
With Mahler 8, towards the end of this season, we wanted to program such works that really showcase the beauty of the acoustics of the Perth Concert Hall, and we are very excited to be able to do the 8th there because that's where you should do it, in great acoustics.